Hey guys, listen, who's hanging out with us tonight? Listen, usually I would have been did my recap on Love and Marriage DC, but it's been over a week. And then we have Winter coming to the building on Monday. So our schedule got shifted off a little bit because Winter was in the building, but it's okay. It's a whole bunch of days in the week. So we're doing our recap on Love and Marriage DC tonight. If you're in the building, welcome and thank you for being here. Don't forget, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, because that is your ticket on the train, okay? And you know what we got to do over here, right? Before we board that train, we got to do a what? Choo choo! All aboard, everybody. And yes, how do we get on that train? Hit the like button. That's your ticket. So I'm going to bring my monthly ticket holder. That's right, Michelle and everybody out there. Choo choo. Okay. I'm going to bring my monthly ticket holder in the building. Okay. Hold on one second, everybody. Hey, Auntie Robin.
Hey, Diva. Choo, 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 choo.
Thank you for that. Listen, guys, Monday, Winter was here. If you a snowflake, throw a snowflake there in the chat. She was here, and we got a special surprise guest, okay? Her new boo, Yusha, and they both sung a little something for us. So if you missed it, you missed what a show. I would go back, watch the video, and if anything, just watch for when those two, do their little solo performances. It was amazing. And with that being said, we got Snowflake. Hey. And listen, thank you, Choo Choo. Okay. And listen, with that being said, okay, wait, let me see. Go to Jay Lee's corner. She has the visual of Tasha and Rocky from the Rocky Smiley interview. Rocky has a nervous twitch. Well, yeah, now he is nervous, right? He's nervous now. He's nervous because his sister-in-law dropped the receipts. Okay, that's all I needed to see. First of all, I believe Tamika from the beginning anyway, without even having a receipt. But for sure, now I really believe her because she has real receipts, okay? And she had the real actual person that signed them up to get the checks in the first place. She had her collaborating the story. What else do we need? Tasha Bivens and Rocky Edwards Bivens, okay? We hit the gavel. Y'all are guilty. Okay, we got snowflakes over here. Well, listen, guys, guess what? Next Thursday, I want to say, I got to go look back at my time. I'm not sure if it's 7 p.m. or 8 p.m., but I will update you. But Sherelle and Black will be coming to speak to the tribe, okay? They're coming to speak to the Grave Tribe. I can't wait to have them on. So both of them are coming to the Grave Tribe. And then since we're doing a couple thing, it's like a little couples thing so far. So hopefully next we can get Erana and Jamie. Listen, I'm working in these streets, okay? I'm working because y'all know I love and Marriage DC. That's why, hey, everybody, I knew Miss Diane was going to say something about this 12 star. We may have to have a conversation about it. I'll think about it. We'll see. And, before I get into today's show, let's just say this. We knew it was probably coming, but number 45, well, today was his D-Day, okay? Number 45, they're trying to come for him. You know what I really think with number 45, I think that this is about teaching him a lesson. I think he pissed too many of the people that was on his side off. And yeah, it's going down. It's going down. Yes, Sheila. Yes. We're trying to get the interviews over here, okay? Sherelle and Black are coming next Thursday. Everybody be in the building, okay? Indictments. And Listen, I didn't get to do my video yet, but I'm going to talk about her in a little bit more detail later. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so that Miss Tardy for the Party, Miss Kim Zolciak, she got the nerve to turn back to Roa, okay? Hey, Curse, what's going on? She got the nerve. And like I said, I'm going to talk about it later. The nerve to turn back to Roa after she said she would never go back. She said they was toxic, okay? She was on her high and mighty horse. She didn't want to deal with them. But we knew when at the last minute, when her house that was in foreclosure automatically out of nowhere got saved. Now we know why. And they probably, for 2 episodes or maybe 3, they probably saved that house. Yeah, Bravo saved her home. Come on now, Derby Diva. They saved that home. And she turned back to the show where she says she would never, ever go back. And see, that's why you say never.
Never say never.
Never say never. Down with 45. Clink, clink. Oh, shuck. Clink, clink.
Well, yeah,
okay.
Can I just say one thing about that really quickly?
Yeah, of course.
I'm feeling a little greedy. And with that said, I want to say that I'm looking at this indictment as an appetizer. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to belly up to the bar, be the first one at the table, tie a napkin around my neck when it comes in from Georgia. When that Fannie Willis takes the hammer down, oh, we going to be dancing.
Yeah.
Hard. I will do every dance in the world. There we go. So, again, appetizer. Don't eat too much on this one because we're going to feast on the big one.
We're going to feast off, right? Natasha, you said Bravo say Kim, but not Nene. Don't ever say never. You know what? But everybody keeps talking about it. They talking about with a lot of people. Why can this one come back and not Nene? Nene's picture is a little bit bigger, and I don't want to throw us off because this is Love and Marriage DC night. I don't want to throw us off too much. But Nene's situation is a little bit bigger because she's an HR issue. I know we may like her, but she's an HR issue. And let me tell you, I wouldn't care how good the worker is. If it's a potential HR issue for me, I'm good. I ain't fooling with them. Not for 2.2 seconds. Because they could be problematic. So you would have to literally walk on eggshells if you brought Nene back. And then besides that, she is, come on, Robin, an HR liability. Okay. And you know what? Not only that though, I think they're still like in litigation. I don't know if her thing is 100% settled. I'm not sure.
Can I weigh in on what I know?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. As I understand it, based on what's been published, her contract was structured in a way that she couldn't go into the court. She had to use arbitration. And she has not taken that step. In New York State, when you file, you have to file for arbitration. Then a panel is selected, and then the proceedings begin. And they are akin to a court proceeding, except the arbiter, it depends on what method. It can be one person or it can be a panel of arbitrators. Mm-hmm. They adjudicate the case, and then they make the ruling, and it is binding. I don't know. I think it's binding arbitration, but you do have binding arbitration, which is absolute. And then there's arbitration. You're like, well, maybe not.
Yeah. Miss
G.
She
has to file.
Yeah. Miss G, though, I don't think that they ever bring her back. I don't either. I think the deal is done. And then my thing is, I'll take it back slightly and say this. If they do bring her back, I would think it would be for like the final, when they know that Roa is just not, there's no reviving it, and it's the final, then I think that for sure they may bring her back for the final, but I don't see her really coming back. And I believe Portia was in the trailer because I saw the trailer for the season that's upcoming. And honey, Portia can bring it. And it seems like she was bringing a little heat in that trailer. I think I saw in that trailer. I have to go back and look at it again. I looked at it really quickly. But yeah, Kim definitely is in the trailer, and it's messy. But it seems like overall, this whole season is about to be a mess, okay? About to be messy. Nene is a nope, not ever for Bravo. Bridge burned. I do believe the bridge was burned. I do believe the bridge was burned. So let's get into this love and marriage DC. You can sue a company and think you're going to work for them again. And you can't sue a company and think you're going to work for them again. Yeah, it usually don't work that way. It usually don't work that way. Somebody said I like the old Nene, but she became bigger than the show and burnt too many bridges. She did. She most certainly did. And you know, they said, watch who you dog going up, because you probably going to see them coming down. Okay. You tread lightly with people, because you never know who you're going to need to turn to, or who you help you're going to need. And you never know where you may need to go back to. This is Kim Zolciak is a perfect example. Trying to bite the hand that feeds. She got interview after interview out there talking about how she would not go back to Roa. And now what? Boom. Anywho, okay. Yes. Hey, Jill's Chocolate Boutique. All right. We're going to get into this, because y'all know I love me some Love and Marriage DC. And in case you didn't hear the announcement, you came in late, next Thursday, Sherelle and her husband Black will be on the show together. They're coming to talk to the Grade Tribe. We got to talk to them, okay? So let's talk. We got a visitor. We got a late board on the train. Hold on now. I almost pulled out. I gotta let what? Come on, Roy.
Listen. Let me tell you something real quick before you get into this. What?
Yes.
Ashley Quick De Silva, whatever her last name is.
Yes.
She is on her way to Nene level. She's on her way to Nene level, and I will say this: it's going to be a quicker downfall than Nene did. So.
Ooh.
Yep.
Ooh.
I mean,
Well, you came in shots fired. Woo. And listen, guys, tomorrow night, y'all better be in the building. Y'all better support. Okay? Because tomorrow night is Roy's birthday, okay?
Happy birthday tomorrow.
Come on, okay? You can start saying happy birthday right now. Right. And he's having a whole showdown over there on his channel tomorrow night. And listen, guys, when you come, be prepared to Cash App, because he's not monetized yet, but we got to get him there. But you can Cash App. All right. So we appreciate y'all. Please, thank you. Look at you guys. Thank you, guys. So tomorrow night, please go over there to Roy's World, because it's his birthday. All right. Okay. It's his birthday. So yes, we're gonna go over there. I thought Roy's monthly pass was suspended. Ooh! Woo! No, his pass ain't suspended, radiant. He good over here. He good. All right. Happy birthday to you, beautiful. Hey, JL. Yeah, not suspended. No, he got his pass. He paid. He's
Look,
good.
Sarita said the eyebrows are eyebrowing. Thank you, boo. Listen, these are all natural. I don't get nothing done to them. I wake up like this, okay?
Ooh.
I woke up like this.
You better tell the people. Okay.
Thank y'all so much. I appreciate the love. Thank you, Diva.
You're welcome.
I'll drop the link to my channel in there so y'all can go to the live. It's already up, so hit the like button. Y'all come in and join us. It's gonna be fun. We got some artists that are coming through to give their music, showcase their music. I got some friends and family that's gonna come through. So come get to know me, as y'all have been, just a little bit deeper. Come celebrate. And thank you, Diva. It's the Aries. It's the Aries in us.
Aries in the building. Hey. Wait, Roy's World got a budget, honey. He said he got artists coming through. Woo, honey, I gotta step up the game. I couldn't even play a song for my birthday. He got artists coming through. I mean, you better go ahead with your budget over there at Roy's World. Yes, I mean, I'm just saying. He said, I woke up like this. I got a budget over there at Roy's World, and artists are coming through. Y'all better holler. All right. So Roy, they said you go, Roy, okay? I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you, okay, it's money over there, honey. You better catch it, okay? Don't miss out. So listen, guys, let's get into this. Love and Marriage DC, okay? It was woo. It was woo, okay? But you know what? It starts out nice because it's Aston, I hope I'm saying her name correctly. It's Ashley's daughter Aston's birthday party, right? It's her birthday. And I thought it was they said go on with your best self, Roy. What Kurt said, come on, I know that's right, Kurt. All right now, performance artist budget. I'm trying to tell you, Kurt, okay. What time, Roy, you gotta tell them what time is the party, and they want to know if it's a cover charge to get in. I'm trying to tell you because it's money over there, okay?
It's 8 p.m. tomorrow. The cover charge is if you would like to bless me via Cash App, feel free to do so. You don't have to, but if you would like to, that would be your cover charge. It will cover tomorrow night's event, the artists that come through, help a brother out. I'm pulling these people. I wanted to do this showcase, not for me, but for y'all. Diva, honey, I think I figured out how to link your stream to my channel. So I think you're streaming. So we good.
It's gonna go down tomorrow, honey, because Warriors World, they got a budget. And don't forget, go over there, subscribe and hit the like button, okay? And one day I'll rise up to the occasion. But for right now, we gotta go over there with the money at Warriors World, okay? We gonna have
Diva is that girl. She is that girl already. Don't do that.
Roy, it's gonna be a birthday extravaganza, okay? I'm trying to tell you, it's gonna go down over there. Okay, so listen, guys. Yes, somebody said her daughter looks like her. They have a gorgeous family. Yes, her daughter does look like her. And I thought it was cute, a little party bus, and it was a Black Expo hair experience or something like that. But is that a museum? If it is, whatever it is, I thought it was pretty cute, right? I thought it was nice. So their daughter looks exactly like them. Where's the money reside? Where the money resides, where the money reside. I'm trying to tell you, Nubia, I ain't mad at them though. I'm happy for him. So they go to this Black hair experience and they take the party bus over there. And while they're there, Ashley talks to her girlfriend Alicia, and they're shoving Alicia down our throat. She's in like 500 scenes. She's in more scenes than the regular cast people. And I'm like, okay, calm down. Let us get to know her naturally. Yeah, the Black Hair Expo. Okay, it was a cute, nice little place. Yeah, love the Black Girl Magic. I thought it was cute, right? So they shoving Alicia down our throat, and I'm like, don't shove her down my throat. Ease her in nicely. Let me see. Messy, come on now. Tara, I was trying to hold back, but Messy Alicia, they shoving her down our throat, right? So I'm trying to get to know her and like her, but every time they show her, she about some mess, okay? Yeah, what's up with Alicia and all these scenes, okay? She about some mess, but I'm a hold out and see if I can get to really like her, right? So it's Ashley, Alicia, and Quick. They having a chat. And Ashley's pretty much telling Quick and Alicia, look, I messed up with Joy. And, I tried to apologize. What is killing me with Ashley is like, you want your apology to be accepted so quickly. But every time Winter tried to apologize to you, you didn't want to hear it. You wasn't having it initially. You didn't have no love for her. You didn't want to talk to her. You didn't really want to be her friend. But now you see what it's like, Ashley. When you're trying to apologize to somebody and now they're not accepting your apology, you see how it hurts. You see how messed up it is, right? Because you're like, what else can I do? So you said you already apologized twice. You ain't about to do no 3 apologies. You tried, okay? You messed up. You told her business. And why don't she just let it go? But you see, everybody's feelings is everybody's feelings, okay? So, Quick pretty much told her, you tried it. She didn't want to accept it. You got to move on. And so my whole thing with that is too, though, it's like Joy alluded to, because Joy is, Joy always play with the words. She always play with the words. She's like, I never said y'all was fake and phony. I said it appeared like you being fake and phony because you was talking about Sherelle's wig, whatever the case may be. So my thing is though, Joy, if you're hiding to the audience the fact that you are married, and then you want to allude to somebody being fake and phony, not saying Ashley was right, but that's why Ashley came out and said it. Part of it in my mind is that you calling me fake and phony, but in the meantime, you married and you on this TV playing like you not. So although two wrongs will never make a right, that's what I said. Ashley met her match with Joy. She and Ashley are both stubborn. Yeah, but you know what, Joy? Woo! You are correct, Miss G. I don't know which one is worse though. I'm leaning towards Joy. Joy is a peach word.
Miss G, Joy is like she'll start windmilling and swinging and fighting and uppercutting and backstabbing and kicking.
Woo. Woo.
And then ask you how you feel.
That part. Joy is a trip. She is. Yeah. No. Miss G. Robin cleared it up for me. Yes. She said match. Yeah. Artwell. Yes. I'm trying to tell you. So my thing is, two wrongs don't make it right. Yes, that's right, Derby Diva. The pot calling the kettle black. Yeah, pot meat kettle. Okay, that part right there. And wait, what did Obi say? I feel like Joy just wanted a reason to beef with Ashley, and once she got it, she decided to drag it on and play it up as much as she could. That is interesting. So let's just stop right there really quickly, Robin. Let's talk about that scene, because I thought that scene, I like the whole birthday party situation. I get the chat between, Ashley and talking to her husband. But you know what? Let me add two more scenes and then we'll talk. So okay. I did like, so Erana goes to visit Joy. Erana goes to visit Joy. And I will give Joy and Clifton this. That house is amazing. And I think it's in a very nice location from what it appears like on TV. I never, we never been there. But from what it looks like on TV, they got themselves a nice piece of property. I like it. It's very tranquil, it seems like, right? So Erana goes to visit Joy, and Joy is still pissy mad. But Clifton, for real, had to have that surgery because Joy was taking care of him at the hospital, whatever. And, Joy pretty much is talking to Erana. Erana admits that she knew that Joy was married. Let me see what Curve said here. Ashley did not have the right to bring the marriage confirmation, especially after agreeing not to. Yeah, people mess up. And this is what I will give to Ashley. Ashley totally admitted the reason why I said it is because I was pissed. And one thing I can respect, not saying that the person is right, I can respect when you own up to your mess. She was like, I messed up. I was pissed. You called me this. You said this, or you alluded to that. And I was pissed. I was in my feelings, and I did say XYZ. So she didn't deny it, where let's back the train up a little bit. And let's talk about when Joy talked about Black to Erana, and when she met with Sherelle, she kind of backtracked it, twisted, acted as if she didn't give all the energy that she gave. So at least with Ashley, she owns up to her mess, where Joy, she plays games with the words and she wants to turn the words around and act like, no, I didn't really, if you want to believe I said it like that, then you go ahead, but that's not what I meant. So I think Joy is a little messier in my opinion. So now Erana and Joy are sitting down talking in the house. Somebody said beautiful estate. I do agree with that. I do agree with that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Michelle. It's like Ashley was wrong, but she admitted it and apologized. Yes. Okay. Kurz, Miss Wilson is like, I agree with Kurz, right? And Sheila said beautiful property. Yes, tranquil indeed. And the view is everything. Okay, so they're at the house, they're talking, and Erana admits she did know. Erana wants to say that she didn't even tell her husband Jamie. I'm like, stop it. I don't believe, but whatever. That's what they want to go by. We'll go with that. And Joy talks about how she's disappointed in Ashley. My thing is, I get it was your story to tell. But again, even like I want to say that was Carlos King voice in the confessional. He was like, "Girl, like, what was the big deal? Why was you hiding this from everybody?" And and Joy was pretty much like, I wanted to, she kept saying Clifton wanted to have this public thing, and eventually they was gonna have one. So why couldn't y'all just say y'all was gonna have a public wedding, but you're already married and you're thinking about having just a big celebration for the public? Why hide it? So you coming off already. And the thing is, I think with the audience, you either going to win them over or you're going to lose them. I think it's not really that much of an in between. And I think Joy has definitely lost the audience. Okay. Joy, just like Joy needs a stylist, that house needs an interior designer. Was it not furnished? It was not furnished right. Yeah, I didn't even pay. I was so into the decor. I mean, like the decor, like how tranquil it is. I didn't even really pay attention to the decor. But either way, they got a beautiful home. They got a beautiful home. So I add that scene. And then this was telling, I'm gonna add one more scene to it. Oh, and Joy said, her relationship with the group is a to be determined. She also said in that scene that she was not going to Ashley's party, but then she ends up showing up anyway. So that was messy. So I'll stop there. Let's talk about those two scenes really quickly. Robin, what are your thoughts?
I like the party. I love a kid's party, although my preference is the one where they have the hot dogs, pin the tail on the donkey, some chips and franks, because those are the parties I like with the little kids. But I thought that was cute. Joy is problematic for me. But wait, let me not dog Joy first. Let me say, Erana seems like she's trying to be the peacemaker on the show. Ashley, yeah, Ashley is very messy to me. And by the way, as much credit as you're giving Ashley for owning up to telling Joy's big secret, I think that she does that kind of stuff all the time because she can. And she gives me the impression she's one of those people who's like, yeah, I said it, now what? But she said that, in my opinion, but not in that way. So I think that she's kind of like one of those bullyish girls. She probably was a clique leader, like in high school and stuff. That's the impression she gives me. And that can be good or bad, however you come at this whole thing.
Right.
The thing that is striking to me, I'm very stuck on the whole my marriage is a secret.
Mm-hmm.
And what you just said, it just hit me. Oh, Joy, that Joy said that Clifton wanted to like make some big pronouncement or something. How popular do they really think they are?
With that part.
Because I mean, Ready to Love I watched it, but you didn't. So there's that. So how come on, you're on the cutting edge of all this pop culture and stuff where I'm not. So I think that they are probably together, having a bit of delusion about their place in pop culture, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
I just remain annoyed about it all for a lot of, and I just have more questions than answers. I understand if you want to keep it to yourself. If you want to keep it to yourself, then like we said last week, don't tell nobody. I'm still trying to figure out. I don't want to watch the old show, but I'm trying to remember about the mother. She said her mother was at the wedding, but on the RTL, she gave me the impression, I might be alone, that her mother was not in the cipher at all because she talked about her father only and how he raised her. So that is a surprise to me. And I'm still looking for that sister that she introduced us to on the show. Joy is ruining the parts of the show for me because it was, for me, one of the closest things that we had seen to reality, especially how the season was ushered in. First with the Tylers and the dynamics with little Jamie. I found that really interesting and positive before. And then like she bringing this mess. And then she's not a nice acting person. I don't know that she is a nice person, but she definitely don't act nice. So I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah. Roya, your thoughts on these first two scenes?
My thoughts on these first two scenes: a nice birthday party. Happy birthday to Ashton. She's such a beautiful young lady. You can tell that Ashley really takes a lot of pride and joy in being a mom. So that is beautiful. I love that, she really wants the best for her children, and she tries, so I appreciate that from Ashley. As far as the situation with Joy, being upset about, Ashley spilling the beans, I feel like, Joy has every right to feel how she wants to feel. You can't, I can't slap you in the face, Diva, and then tell you how to feel about the slap that I gave you. Like, no, like, and that's initial kind of essentially what she did. She slapped Joy in the face by spilling the beans. This was a secret. Arena kept the secret, so why you couldn't keep the secret? I mean, I don't understand what was so hard about that. And the reason I come from that standpoint, because if the shoe was on the other foot, as we seen at the end of the episode, you still not happy.
Yeah, we gonna get there, but let me ask you this for a year. So you calling me fake and phony, and you up on this show being fake and phony. So you can call me fake and phony, but then if I call you out for being fake and phony, then I'm messed up.
Well, when you put it that way, but still, at the end of the day, everybody on the show knew it was the secret to keep that they were married. I mean, period. Point blank, period. What was Ashley's justification of telling, number one? And number two, Ashley is messy. She is mean. She talked about Sharella. We seen that in the last episode. Now you was all Sharella, my friend, da 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 when she was there. But then as soon as she left, you took the first opportunity you could to laugh, kiki, and joke about Sharella. So pick a side and stay on it, as E tells us. Either you gonna be my friend and be genuine and be nice, or you gonna dislike me and talk about me and be the mean girl.
Okay. I hear y'all. Okay. So Quick goes to the doctor, and I ain't gonna prolong that scene. Praise the Lord, all is well. And he just really, yes, praise the Lord. And he just really needs to get some rest. He really, really, really needs to get some rest. Okay. So we're rooting for you, Quick. And get some rest. Listen to your wife, because you need to be here for yourself, your wife, and the kids. Okay, we need you to be well. Okay, so this to me is telling. This scene to me is telling. So every time we really see Joy in the scene, if it's not with Arena, it's with another friend of hers. It's an outside person. So now Joy meets up with her friend Janelle. Okay. And she's telling her friend Janelle the same story. She mad because, Ashley done told her business and this, that, and the other. And I get it. I get what y'all saying. Y'all saying, okay, she didn't have the right to tell her business, but she told it. Now it's out. Let's move on. I mean, to put that much energy just because someone told something that is true, but you just didn't want it out, and it's not anything that's even that salacious, and you just still hold all this energy on it. I mean, I guess at the end of the day, you're looking like a fool to the people, to the viewers, because everybody's like, well, why was you playing in our face about, you wasn't ready to walk down the aisle because your father wasn't here and this, that, and the other. That's because that's being like phony and fake. And you want to call other people phony and fake. Maybe that's why you really mad. So I don't know if Joy is so mad at the information that was told, or that it was told, and now that it was told, she seems like a total liar to the people, and maybe that's what's pissing her off. But those are my thoughts, okay? And she, like I said, Joy likes to twist up the words, because she told her friend, no, I didn't say they was fake and phony. I said it appears to be like you fake and phony and this, that, and the other. So whatever, right? I thought the scene was interesting. I like this full circle moment with Arena and Jamie Sr., right? So when they first came on the scene to us, they said they was having, problems in the bedroom. You gotta watch our words, okay? Problems in the bedroom. They wasn't doing it enough. But I like the fact that they're just showing us that they're working through this thing. They really care about each other, so much so that they're willing to get therapy and bring in which this is the first time in my life I ever heard of this particular profession. But hey, listen, if you can make your money doing your own thing, I ain't mad at you, a swallowologist, okay? But I like the fact that those two are willing to, make each other happy in the bedroom. And I really like the scene, but I like those two together, so I could be a little biased, all right? And so Ashley loves, Christmas, and she is, preparing for her Christmas Eve party, whatever it is. She's gonna be Mrs. Claus, okay? And she is talking to Alicia, and of course they're talking slick and messy, because they said, oh, Holly Jolly is not coming, talking about Joy. And they talked about the whole thing with Joy, and all of that. But anyway, who attends this Christmas Eve party? Everybody, including Joy, came. I like the fact that Erana, Jamie Sr., their daughter, all attended the party. Sherelle and her husband Black were there. Alicia, of course, was there. Ashley gave Erana a gift, and this is where things get so messy. I thought I didn't really get the reference. I thought it was just like that she gives her the letter D, saying pretty much like we're in a friendship now. We're friends. Wait, somebody said Artwell said I cringed at the timeless bedroom therapy section. You know what though? I think it may
too,
serve
Art World.
I know it would. You know what though? I think it will serve a good purpose for a married couple out there that may be going through a rough patch, to say, hey, you know what? There's ways you can fix this thing, and you could perhaps fix this thing with an actual professional. Because, like I said, the doctor, I didn't catch her name, and I actually watched the thing twice. I didn't catch her name, but she said she's worldwide, honey. She's well known. So I was like, all right. I did like her approach, though. I really, really did. I liked her approach. She seemed legit, because sometimes the therapists that come on, I give them the side eye. Hey, Nadi. I give them the side eye, but I liked her. I mean, it seemed a little cringeworthy, but I like the fact that those two are working on staying together and like just having a good, healthy sexual relationship. And I love it that Erana is very vulnerable. I mean, you're putting this out on the TV, like the things you haven't done for years and you don't really like, and you're willing to learn how to, maybe do different with that thing. So although it was like, oh my God, they're really doing this on TV, I appreciated them because they may be helping a couple out there. So to go back to this party, everybody was there, right? Ashley gives Erana this gift with the letter D. And then the big thing was Ashley and Joy have a chat. And this is where I will agree with Joy. I don't have to like you to agree with you. This is where I will agree with Joy. Ashley had the jealousy monster in her. She was pissed, Ashley, because she wanted Joy to just accept her apology and move on. She's also pissed. Let's be real. She's 100% pissed with Joy because Joy is closer to the Tylers versus being closer to her, especially because she feels as if I brought you on this show. I'm the reason why you here, and you got the nerve to be connecting and getting closer to somebody other than me and my husband. You are close to the Tylers. That is pissing Ashley off. So much so that she did the thing that they claim they don't like you to do in reality TV and break the fourth wall. So she broke the fourth wall by saying, listen, I brought you here. They wouldn't have known about you if it wasn't for me. And then to really disrespect her and say that, because when Joy was like, listen, me and Clifton was known way before you. She was like on a game show. She said a game show, a game show. Didn't she? Come on, Robin. Didn't she met Jal out of her mouth?
A game show. I love that.
Once, okay. And she said then to do the ultimate, a game show that they rotate the contestants every 3 months. I said, oh my. Oh my. And then I felt like, I don't know. I watched it twice, and every time it came up, I missed it, and I was like, I'm not watching this thing again. But I felt like Ashley kind of pushed Joy a little bit. She put her hands on Joy. Did I see right, or was my eyes not seeing right, or whatever? But Ashley, she had a lot of energy when she went to talk to Joy. She pretty much was telling her, listen, I don't apologize to you. I apologize again. I ain't apologizing no more. So either you accept it or you don't. Okay. And Ashley to me came up close in Joy's face. She was like right here when she was talking. And she was heated and she was pissed. And even when Joy was ready to just let it go and move on, that's when she came out and let that chick know, I'm the reason why you're here. And that's when Joy was like, was I supposed to bow down to you like you a god? Because I need to say thank you to you. Yes, she put thank yous. Thank you, Saucy. I thought she did. So that's a whole lot of venom. That's a whole lot of venom that you got to put your hands on, Joy. And did you do it because you was up in your house and you felt like you had the power? Ashley was very aggressive. She was. Yep, she kept walking around the table to get in her face. Facts. Okay, Nubia, I thought so. You said she did. Okay. Joy didn't even move when Ashley came in her face. No flinch at all. She sure didn't, because Joy is gangster. But I also feel like though Joy wasn't trying to. First of all, when you come to somebody's house that you haven't even spoken to, that's problematic right there, right? And you want to talk about you wasn't uninvited. And then you come into the house, and if you do come to the house, the first thing Joy should have said was, can I chat with you really quickly? Right?
The first thing she was supposed to say was hello. The basic etiquette.
That part, true, facts, right? And then say, can I speak to you? Yeah, Joy is rude. It's a whole lot of mess. I'm going to shut up and let y'all jump into here. But, Joy said that's insecurity right there. That's jealousy, okay? So, and I do agree with her. There's a lot of insecurity on Ashley's part and a lot of jealousy. So, Obi said she told her to leave. Joy was walking away. Ashley bucked up. She did, Obi, on her and grabbed her what?
Then the security pulled her away. Yeah, can I tell you this? I wish that I would love to have heard this in Obi's voice, because that would have hit a lot harder. That was good, Obi. I was listening to it in Obi's voice. Yeah. But you know what? Let me tell you what was interesting about that scene. I'm a Twitter queen. I like the Twitter. And so I went on the Twitter and I was doing my little commentary back and forth. And what I tweeted, because I was disturbed about that whole altercation, and Ashley had put a tweet up saying that she was disappointed that we didn't get to see her big tree. It took her 2 days to complete it. All right. So I wrote to her, tell the truth, in my diva voice, tell the truth, shame the devil. Before appearing on this show, did you experience any altercations with your friends and associates, such as we've seen with you on Love and Marriage DC? And she replied simply, nope. So this is the portion of the chat when I say, remind us all that this is reality-based TV, and a lot of it is for show. That doesn't mean that we still don't think that Joy is not a girl's girl, mean, hateful, a liar, and deceitful. That doesn't mean that we don't recognize the fact that, yes, Clifton has had back surgery, has had back problems. It also doesn't negate the fact that don't nobody like Joy, and that's why she had to bring outsiders on to film with her, because I bet don't nobody want to film with her. And thirdly, the reason you're seeing all these other ancillary friends like the Alicias is because they got to fill the roster. They're trying to, they're auditioning folks for a possible next season.
Sautry said that they said Carlos King was mad about Joy not showing up for events. So I could picture that, because she really wasn't showing up for a lot of stuff. So she had to come. Joy thought Ashley knew she was coming. Even if I was made to come to a scene and I thought Ashley knew I was coming, I would have texted her. You know what? With these cell phones now, you can punk out on everything. And when I say everything, you can punk out on everything. You don't have to really call anybody. You can punk out and send a text. So I would have texted and said, listen, girl, I'm coming to your Christmas party. Are you good? Are you cool? I would have said something. But there's no way, show or no show, if I know I'm beefing with you and I know we not good, and I know that the last couple times I saw you, I shaded you before I would have showed up at your house. Now, if it was at a neutral place, if it was at a venue, I would have showed up all day long and did me. Okay, if I wanted to still act stink or whatever, go ahead, act stink. But you're showing up to someone's physical home. No, I definitely would have. I would have texted first. There's no way I would have showed up for a scene in her house and not tried to text her and say, you know what, I'm coming to your party. When I get there, can we talk this thing out? So you set yourself up, Joy, for something. Even though Ashley was dead wrong the way she did everything, Joy set herself up, because who right now, y'all let me know in the chat, are you showing up to someone's house and they try to apologize to you, you didn't accept the apology? Every time you see them, you didn't hug them, you didn't kiss them, you ain't barely say hello. Now there's a party in their house, you want to just show up? Who's doing that? I wouldn't do it. Roy, are you there? What are your thoughts?
Yes, I'm here. Sorry. Just real quick, um, as I always talk about, mental health is real. Mental
Yeah.
health is real. And the way that Ashley was able to just flip a switch so quickly, it was just like she snapped. It was like she snapped.
He did.
And, now, do I think Joy was okay to show up the way she did? No. When anytime you come, especially when you come into somebody's house, you come in, you speak, you make yourself known in the room because of situations exactly like this. You know, I think that Ashley had a lot of spiritual courage, and it just took it over the edge. um, the fact that then she took it upon herself to make herself the grand dame, as we love to talk about Karen. She
Mhm.
may try to make herself the grand dame of DC, love and marriage, and begin to diminish Joy's accomplishments. And when you begin to diminish someone else's accomplishment to make them bow down to you because of a decision that you chose to make on your behalf, not for them. It just took me to a whole nother level of like, wow, this is the reason why I don't like Ashley. I don't like her. I've been a feeling her. I've been saying this. She's so nasty and so rude. And then you're upset because Arena decided to go and check on Joy when Arena this whole time has been behind the fight of trying to get everybody, especially this group right here, on
Mhm.
one accord. It's just it's too much. It's too much. And then you know I thought it was just a little out of pocket for Joy to get upstairs and say that the only reason people know you is because of Quick, but nobody else knows you. And then for Ashley to come upstairs and then try to again attack Joy, it was just we took it too far. We took it way too far. Where is the love? Where is the marriage? Where is it at? Because I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. Not at all.
Well, it was also messed up because Ashley got pissed that Arena went outside to see about Joy. And then when she came back in, Ashley turned the heat on Arena. It was like, how you gonna go out there? This is my house. You gonna go out there and see about Joy and not see
Mm,
about me?
mm.
Ashley was turned all the way up.
All
She
the way
was
up.
livid. She was so
And Quick has no control over her
doesn't.
because the way he snatched away from her and said, "Get off me, let me go." Oh, but
Yes.
we also got to remember. We got to remember. We talked about this the other week. that anger, that frustration that she holding on from her past and what
Mm.
she feels about her mom. And then on top of that, you ain't sleeping but 2 or 3 hours a night. And then on top of that, quick been in and out the hospital. And then on top of that, your son can't get up for school in the morning. You know, it was just a combustion, of everything that was going on. But I also feel like she had a personal agenda to go and step to Joy and make a scene. I just felt the way it came off. It was intentional and I don't like it. So I can't even put it on everything that she got going on. It just came off very intentional. I just no ma'am. No ma'am.
Woo! Well, Kay
No
said
ma'am.
Diva on Carlos King's show. He said Ashley was not responsible for Joy being on the show. So Ashley was actually lying. Who child? Well, she had a lot of smoke.
Mm,
She had a lot of smoke to be lying. She had a lot of
mm.
smoke to be lying because she came at Ashley with at Joy with a vengeance. I will say this though. Somebody said, etiquette dictates that the person enter the room speaks first. Yeah, but not only that, Auntie Robin, I will say this too though. Point blank, period. I'm not walking in somebody's house and not saying hello.
And not saying hello. Period. That's just
Everybody I see when I
mm-mm.
first walk in, I'm gonna say hello, and if I don't know you, I'll be like, "Hey, I'm Diva," whatever the case may be.
Right,
But
right.
I'm not gonna just come. Are you kidding me right now?
No,
So
not kidding. It's that you know instinctively, but these people are kind of like she's trying to raise herself to the level of a gutter Barbie at this point.
woo, 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 woo.
Sometimes I shade, sometimes I don't.
That when you came all the way with that one. You came all the way that one. Auntie Robin. Hey, Juice Radio talk show. Listen, OMG with that one, Robin. Yes,
Thank
very disrespectful to walk in someone's house and not even speak, and let alone y'all got beef. No, the onus to come in the house correctly was definitely on Joy. Just so everybody knows, in case y'all are watching SWV and Escape show, okay, the Queens of R&B. Well, if you're watching the show, you already know I ain't gonna have to explain much. If you did not see that interview that the Juice Radio did with their dad, you better go over there and see it. And sometime soon, she's about to do part 2 with the dad. So check it out, y'all. Go over there, like, subscribe, and do all that good stuff. The interview was everything. It blew the internet up, okay? It blew these YouTube streets up, okay? It was a great interview. Okay, so Michelle said disrespectful. Child, what else they said? I don't believe everything Carlos King says. LOL, he's so messy. Well, that's facts. I mean, you know what? We at the point now with these YouTube streets, you don't know who to believe, not believe, what's real, what's not real, because everybody misrepresents the truth. Point blank in the period. It's like, and the fact that's why I'm not leaning towards Joy in this nonsense of making a big deal about hiding the fact that she's already married. So if she knew anything about reality TV, because based on the game show she was on, okay, she would know that the people looks at the social media. So if you are with the Tylers and you tagging yourself the Petties, somebody was going to find out anyway. And plus, I told y'all I didn't have a good feeling. I was like, she does not seem like the type of chick that would buy a darn house like that with anybody and not be married to them. I said that in the beginning, and then what happened? We look around, and then woo, she's married. Erana tweeted that she recommended Joy and Clifton. Monique Samuels recommended them also. Maybe Ashley felt like, she was the last one to give the last push. Maybe Ashley feels like she was the last one. And then if you remember Ashley from season 1, she became that girl. She became that girl. And so because she became that girl, hold on, y'all. Hey.
What up?
What's going on? What's going on?
Girl, I'm excited to be on your channel again, but I'm more excited. You know why I'm more excited? Why I'm really excited?
Wait, hold on, I gotta sit up. I always sit up when it's news. Let me sit up. Go ahead. What's up?
It's Royer's birthday tomorrow. Listen, Diva, I do have some tea, but I'm not gonna spill it right now. I'm gonna have to give you a private text. I'm gonna have to give you a private text.
Oh shoot.
Okay, but
yes, we love the tea.
Yes,
we love the tea.
I love it. Happy birthday in advance, Royer.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, y'all. Carlos King got Ashley into believing that she was the star of the show. That's what I was trying to say. Season 1, Ashley was definitely the breakout star. People loves her quick, witty personality. They was feeling her, and I think it shot her head all the way to the sky. Okay, all the way to the sky. So much so, because that's what, if you caught what Joy was saying to her, Joy was like, "You want this show?" In other words, she was saying, "You think you that girl? You think this is all about you?" Okay, so Ashley was telling her that, and you said it, Royer, she's becoming too quick, too soon a Nene Leakes. It's like, bow down to me. No, we bow down to no one. And my thing is, if you help somebody get an opportunity, when is my loyalty up? If I said thank you, I'm doing well, like, even in the real world, like a corporate America or whatever, maybe Target. So you told the boss to give me the job at Target. All right, I got the job. Like, okay, every time I get my paycheck, do I got to buy you a Starbucks? Do I kind of think, I mean, what's going on here? Like, what can it be over? You know what I'm saying? I'm grateful. I'm doing well on the job. I said thank you to you. When is it over? When is my debt done? You understand what I mean? Like, some people, they want you to thank them forever. Okay, can I get a break now? It's over. I said thank you. What else do you want? I got to work to keep the job. You're not doing my work for me to keep the job. You help me get it, but you're not doing the work. I'm putting in the work. How many thank yous do you want from me? It's a wrap now. Okay, you got me here. I'm good. So Ashley was pretty much like, girl, if it wasn't for me, you nobody would even know your name. You and Clifton. And that's why, I'm gonna be honest with you. That's why when Joy got up on the top of the steps, she looked down and said, "Don't nobody know you. They know your husband quick." Now listen, at that point, they was both shooting shots, which was messed up. Okay, it was messed up, but it is. Okay. Yeah, I heard that. We're going to watch it. I think is it on already? Yes, it's coming soon. Monique sued Netflix, and she has a special coming. Yeah, on Netflix. I'm going to watch it. But I read an article where they said Monique might have learned a lesson, because they said that in that special, she does not talk about Lee Daniels, and she doesn't talk about Oprah. Now that's a big step up for Monique. If she left their name out of her mouth, did she arrive? She arrived. But you in the building. What do you want to add to this conversation?
Child, when Ashley told Joy you was on a little dating show, I fell out my chair.
She said game show. And then, child, but wait, the worst part about it was when she said, and they rotate the people every 3 months. So she trying to tell her you only had 3 months. I said, oh my God.
Oh my goodness. Listen, this show is getting to be too much. But let me tell you, when I knew it was about to go real deep in here when Ashley and Joy was in the basement talking, and all of a sudden Ashley got a little short. I knew she had took them heels off. I don't know if y'all watched it, but I'm from Miami. And when a person shrink, you better watch out.
She was aggressive.
Oh, she was, and she was ready to go for Joy. It's bad that it got to that point. It was awful. It got to that point. And then Ashley got mad at Erana when she went out after Joy. But you know what I saw in that point, Diva? Let me be honest. What I saw in that point was Ashley was going back to her trauma of her mom leaving her. She had separation syndrome, I think. I think allegedly she had separation syndrome, and she felt like, Erana, you supposed to be my girl, and you gonna go after somebody else, who kind of feeling like, Erana was being taken away from her or something like that. But let me tell you, this has gone too far. It's a mess. But listen, I don't know. Hey, Robin, I forgot to say hello to you when I entered the door. But this show is something else.
It's something else. So we are going to, because next Thursday, Sherelle, I don't know why I want to call her Sherella, but Sherelle and Black are coming through. They're going to chat with us. Yeah, Sherelle and Black.
So is her name not Sherella?
Because some people say Sherella, but I noticed Winter kept calling her Sherelle. I think because I don't know why I kept saying Sherella. I don't, but listen.
Ashley, because Ashley puts intentions on Sherella. Like she does it every time.
Yeah,
every single time.
Like, I know I didn't
Sherella, like Sherella, like.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so I listen, here's the thing. I do hate that it went this far. And I think adults have the responsibility, because their psychologists will say that most families grew up in a dysfunctional situation. Whether it's rich, poor, whatever, is dysfunctional. And it's dysfunctional because nobody's perfect, right? And stuff happens.
Exactly.
So my thing is, at some point though, you owe it to yourself as an adult, when you, especially because she recognized that, she didn't like some of the things her mother did as she was growing up. So you sit in therapy until you get a breakthrough. How long is therapy? You stay in therapy until you get a breakthrough. You owe it to yourself and everybody in the world that you're going to interact with. You keep using your past as an excuse as an adult. It's just, to me, it's just wrong. It's just wrong to do that. We all been through something, and if we all showed up as our broken self, the world would be a whole hot mess.
Ooh, you said that. I know. I'm dealing with that myself with my sister. Listen, we ain't the Scott sisters, but we got our stuff going on too. So I know that part. That's why the Scott sisters story to me hit me so personally, because I'm going through something with my sister right now. Wow. And what you just said, Diva, is my sister is going back to something when she was 8 years old, and bringing that up now. And I'm like, girl, I'm 57. What we talking about?
What we doing here?
The psychologists ain't even the same no more. What you talking about though? But you know what? Sometimes you have to leave people in that place until they can catch up to where you are. You don't have to stay where they are. You let them stay there so they can catch up to where you are, and do it in a nice way and loving way. But
well, you know what? I want to add to what you said just there, because the dad said something about that in your interview. He said, let me know what I did.
Yes.
So I can apologize and we can move on. Like, you gotta tell me what did I do? Like, what did I do wrong? And then
he did.
Because we gotta start somewhere new. We gotta start here now. You can keep bringing up what I did when I was 2 or when I was born in the nursery, but guess what? I can't go back there and fix it. Okay. I stole your pacifier out the crib. What did I do? But I cannot go back there and fix that. But we can start something new and even special together, and we can move on. You know what I had to learn too?
What's that?
I had to learn that some people, as much as it may break your heart, you do gotta let them go.
Right.
I had a girlfriend, and I don't think it's not ever easy. Like, I'm one of those people, like I'm a diehard. And I was telling Roy this earlier. Like, if I go to a gym, like it could start, like I could start not liking it, and I feel bad for canceling my membership. And I don't know why. I'm always like, I'm a creature of habit, and I get stuck on things even when I know it's not working for me anymore. I had to learn to really let go. Like, I just broke up with a gym and a trainer and I was like, why am I feeling so bad? Like, it's not working for me. Like, but you know what? That's that. I don't know why I'm always like that. And I'm
Yeah.
learning now, you know, the more you conquer something that's hard for you, when it
Mm-hmm.
happens again, the easier it is for you to cut ties the next time. But I always had trouble with that. And I had trouble with letting people go, even when I know they wasn't good for my soul.
And that's the problem with a lot of people, and that's the holdback of a lot of people. I say this let me say this real quick scenario that I have. A lot of people are on a fast track this year. They're on a fast track to excel, to go forward. There's a lot of blessings in this year. And if people don't understand, put it this way, the most expensive cars and the fastest cars are two-seaters. They don't carry everybody, but they're the most expensive and they're the fastest. So now is not the time to have the sedan. You can't carry everybody. If you want to get to another expensive place, another higher place, another faster place, you're going to have to trade in the old sedan for a two-seater to be able to get to a faster place, a better place. And I had to look at that myself, because as soon as I separated myself from the situation I was going on with my sister in a loving way, I still love her, but I had to know that I had to do this for me. And as soon as I did that, I elevated. I started shooting out, going real fast. I mean, in life in general, and a whole bunch of other things that's not even shown on social media.
Right.
But people have to understand, you have to let go so that you can go. And a lot of people don't want to let go, and that's why they go slow.
Oh my
But
God.
it's not time to go slow. You have to let go.
Wait, hold on, because I hope you're catching these gems tonight. Honey, you better trade it.
I was on mute. I was on mute, and I was like, "Can you say it again?"
That part. You better get trading that sedan and get your two-seater, honey. Because everybody can't go where you going. Wait, Chi-Town, you're like Royer, because he told me this today. You said my cutoff game is so quick and so good. Child, y'all gotta rub off on me.
Let me tell you something, baby. I will chop you, let you go, and have no feelings behind it. Let me tell you, the let go is real. The spirit of let go, that is one thing that God has gifted me with, is let chop.
Yep. Yes, sir. I had to learn that. And as soon as I let go, I took off. And here's what we have to understand also is, there's not a U-turn in every road. You have to learn to miss the turns. Keep going straight. Stop trying to make a U-turn, because U-turns, when you look at them, they're the hardest turns sometimes. Sometimes you got to go, then you got to back up, you got to go, you got to back up, you got to go, you got to back up. It's too many backups in some of these U-turns. So instead of going to this U-turn to try and go back to the mess, just keep on going forward and let them catch up to you.
Yo, wait, hold on now. What's tonight? Thursday night Bible study, y'all. Y'all better catch this. Y'all better catch this. You better miss that term. You better miss that term.
Catch it and tune into Juice on Wednesdays for Bible study. We on Genesis.
Thank you, Robin, for that plug. Thank you.
Ooh, wait a minute now.
Amen.
Because you are correct, honey. U-turns are the worst.
Yes.
And sometimes the most dangerous. Come on now. Go ahead, finish.
This is not time for U-turn. This season is not time for U-turn. This time is time for us to go forward. And let me tell you, they will eventually catch up. God loves us all. But what he wants to do, I believe in this season is, I believe God wants to get the people that have been doing the work, that have been doing it right, and he wants to elevate them. And so it does hurt us to leave those that we feel or we're close to, but know this, God's going to take care of them. And I ain't trying to preach on your channel, Diva, but God's going to take care of them. He's going to take care of them. He's going to take care of you. But it's okay to go forward and let them catch up. It's not nothing bad in that. But come on now, a lot of people have missed out because they won't allow themselves to be separated. Just because you separated from someone doesn't mean that you hate them or you want bitterness for them or anything. No, you're right, Holy Spirit. Here's what a lot of people have to understand. when there's a ladder and you have to get to the top, the ladder will only allow for one person to climb at a time.
Mm.
But once you get to the top, you can then either allow that other person to come up or you can throw a rope down. But somebody's got to get to the top. And
Yes.
sometimes it is when you get there by yourself, you can now help somebody else up. But if we both sit there and try to climb a one ladder together, we are all going to fall. And worst thing, you may end up breaking the ladder that's going to get you to the top.
Ooh, child.
So that's my message for y'all. And I love y'all.
No,
That's my
honey.
message.
No, honey. That's a
Thank you.
woo. Well, can we? And somebody said I was
Thank you
trying to
all
get
the
it out. They
time.
said, can we get an amen? Woo.
Amen. Amen. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Amen.
Mhm.
Baby Queen, I had to do some cutting myself this year. 2-seater only. Come on now. Y'all caught the word. You got it, baby queen. 2-seater
There,
only.
there
Amen.
you go.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's
somebody
right.
said you should have told them so they could have went and got their pen and their pad. They ain't know you was
They,
supposed to do all that. Okay.
they got this video. All they got to do is rewind. Come on, get those views up anyway. Rewind and watch it.
Woo, child. Next
And
time y'all
you
see.
can rewind, rewatch, and tune into the juice. Because let me
Yes.
tell you, y'all know I am Queen Contrarian. I want to say, Diva, I know that you will allow me to say this.
Yes, of course.
When I go on to the Juice's channel, it does not matter the subject matter. There is something about who she is and what she
Thank
brings
you.
to us. It gives me a different kind of peace.
Mhm.
And I like that I'm saying this on a different channel. And also because my own life experience is such that I have never been wholly comfortable in discussion
Mhm.
about my own faith and
Mhm.
relationship with God. But she has laid this blanket for me to just lay on. And by the way, Royer, don't cover your mouth because you are my
Love that.
people too. You and Diva and definitely Juice, you give me that freedom, you give me that space, and you give me that safety and comfort. And I say thank you to the three of you and to this entire chat and this community, because I would not have been able to say that these things freely or comfortably if I didn't know that I was covered in the safety of everyone here. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, beautiful. Thank you, Robin. Listen, Diva is an angel. She's an angel. She can cut you now if she have to. She'll cut you, but it's in love. It's in love, right, Diva? And
Yes.
and I appreciate her. She doesn't have to share her channel, but she does. And that's why the blessings are going to come to her. That's why she's going to get, everything that's good. Because when you do good, you're going to get good.
Yeah.
When you do mess, you're going to get mess. So Diva's doing it right, y'all. And if y'all haven't subscribed, y'all better go ahead and subscribe. Come on, that's a gift from God right there to hit that subscribe button. Y'all better subscribe. Thank you again, Diva. And Royer, he know he the best already.
Yes, no problem. No, you know what? Everything is meant to be, right? And you said a whole message tonight, and I caught it. I caught it. I caught it because you know what? You are correct. Some people aren't meant to go where we're going, but the bigger the picture to understand is there's God still got them covered too.
They do, yes.
So don't take that burden and worry on, because I think sometimes, I know this is me, I'm like, oh my God, what's going to happen? But they're going to be fine.
Mm-hmm.
God got them covered, but right now he needs you to go this way. He needs you to go this way alone. I mean, you said a word, honey. Watch them U-turns, Mr. Turnbull, Mr. Turn. Because U-turns, they brutal. And then sometimes you can't even get back to where you need to go anyway when you do the U-turn. You get all distracted. Amen.
That's right. That's right. And
Michelle,
sometimes the U-turn not even permitted. You are forced to go forward.
that part, oh, honey, that part right there. That part right there. You know what? Because we still have to work it out, Juice. Like we're doing the tour, Roy and I are doing our YouTube tour, and we still have to come to your channel. I think if you guys, whatever you want to do, just let Roy know. But it'd be nice if something on these lines, like of speaking to the people, because we never know who we're going to help, because I got help tonight. I promise you, like now, because let me take that back. 5 people had to talk to me to tell me just let it go. My old gym. They was like,
wow. You have such love for people. I love it. Your love is so deep, you don't want to let them go. I love it.
5 people had to talk to me. They was like, stop it, let it go. And they was like, would you stop? And my girlfriend literally called me, and I pulled the trigger the other day, and I went to a different place, and all is going to be well. Love you, Roy.
Yes.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
And happy pre-birthday. Don't be partying. Don't start partying until tomorrow.
Happy birthday, be safe.
Bye. This the only channel that I set my clock to. Now Roy and Juice. Oh my God.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We love
you.
Baby Queen said that was the Lord. I know his voice and I follow it. She's talking about your word there.
Come on now.
That part.
Thank you, Baby Queen. Yes, he will speak.
Yeah. Yes,
that's the word.
Yep, she said, I love the ones who care enough to share it. Shows good person, and that's who I want to follow. Yeah,
that's right.
I don't think anything happens just by chance. I think it's divine by God. And I thank God all the time for this channel, but I thank God for the channel more because of the people that I met that I would have never met. I did not for you two. Never would have met you, Robin. Never would have met you, Juice. Right? How could we have, right? And so it's an intervention, and it's divine by God, and I love it. And I'm telling you, you really helped me tonight with that word.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for having me on here, and for allowing me to share that. I thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. So, and I think that we all, whether it's a family member or a friend, I think what the Scott sisters are going through, maybe not on the same level, but we all have gone through something similar or something like that. And it's like, how do you navigate it? Because sometimes you get conflicted in your mind. Like, you know what I mean? You get, misuse words were powerful. Yeah. Thank you, Lorraine. Yeah. Sometimes you get conflicted in your mind because you're like, is it me? Is it them? Am I being too sensitive? Like, you go back and forth. And what I really, really commend with Tamika is that another thing is, no matter your age, it's never too late. It's never too late. And I also commend, I don't know if you're following the Black China story, who now goes by her Angela White, her her given name or whatever.
I'm glad she went back to her name. Now look at that scenario. Now go ahead, Dave. I'm sorry, your channel.
No, you're fine. I'll say this real quick, then I'll let you talk. It's the fact that at only 30, she's only 32. She's only 32. And for her at 32 to shut down her OnlyFans page, to take all of the boobs, the breasts, the butt, the fillers out of her.
Wow.
And to say, she's doing it for her kids, and she's doing it because she heard from God and she loves God. At 32, and to still be in the entertainment industry where all of that is what's popping now, and that's how she made a lot of her money because of her look. I so love her and commend her for that. And I see the genuine spirit in her, and I really like it.
Listen, I have not been following the story, but when you said this, it just perked to me. She changed her name back, so she went from Black China to Angela White. That right there says enough right there.
Don't it?
So she's leaving that dark side behind, and she's going now into the light of where she needs to be, from black to white. Come on now. I love that.
Oh my God. I didn't even catch that. Go ahead, girl.
I love that.
You on fire tonight. You on fire tonight. I didn't even catch that.
She was Black China. Now she's Angela White. Come on. I love it. I have not been following
Angel in White.
Come on now.
In
Come
White.
on, Robin. I love it.
Yes.
And I'm glad she's doing that because, you know, sometimes we have to go through the valley before we can get to the light. And she had to go through her valley. And we're not to shame her or be angry or bitter or whatever. You know, she did that. And now I'm praying that as she's coming out of that darkness and going into her light, that she's going to help these young girls. She's going to help a lot of people, you know, because of the trials and the things and the thorns that she had to go through. So kudos to her. Congratulations. And I'm happy she's doing that. I love it.
Doing that. And she also took off, there was this tattoo she had on that she said initially when she got the tattoo, it didn't have the meaning that it currently has now. It was, so the tattoo had a very dark, negative, like devilish meaning, and she got it lasered off. And she said when she was getting it lasered off, she's returning that darkness back to its sender.
She did. Wow. And look at that. She was hiding her own name all that time. She changed from going to the light to going to the darkness. And now she getting her light back. Come on now.
Come on now.
Come on, girl. Get your light back, Angela White.
You know what happens?
I love it.
I'm gonna say this about the light and the darkness. Very often people, you know, and I'm gonna take this as something I learned from watching something Gayle King said. Gayle King said that someone said to her, how do you feel always being in Oprah Winfrey's shadow? And she said, I'm not. She said, I'm not in Oprah Winfrey's shadow. I live in her light. And
I love that.
I tell you, when I heard, and that was so significant and so poignant because she knows who her friend is. She knows her friend uplifts her. And she also thinks that people will see and believe that Oprah overshadows everyone around her, but not enough people, in my opinion, really understand how often Oprah likes to shine her own light on the people around her.
She does.
And when Gayle said that, I was like, that was a lesson. I ain't in her shadow. I'm in her light. So,
that's a beautiful lesson, Robin.
Yes.
Right? It is, because like, say, you know, just being part of Destiny's Child, and then you got Beyonce and you're the other two, right? The people will always, the world will try to always compare you. Oh, that was the perfect answer, honey. So that way you can't shame me and try to take me down. I'm not in her shadow. I'm in her light. I love it.
There you go. And I love that she had that. Gayle had that confidence too. That Gayle had that confidence to know, and she was not about to let nobody put her in the shadow by making that statement. I love that.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah.
Woo! Well,
I love
it. Listen, y'all, we don't got the word tonight. That's true. Robin, Erin said that's true. Erin, thanks for coming through.
I love Erin.
I love it. Oh my goodness.
So you know what? I love the turn that this show took, because we got a lot of gems that was dropped here tonight. So with that being said, I want our closeout to be whatever you want to say, Auntie Robin. It doesn't have to be about, you know, Love and Marriage DC. Just in general, like, what would you like your closeout to
be? My closeout is twofold. The first is gratitude.
Yes.
I want to end in gratitude and thanks for this community, and not just the community in general, but everybody individually. Because you know what? If you go into these chats, for me, because when I'm backstage, I'm not always in them, but I try to go into them, and the conversations and the commentary that I'm able to share is so enlightening, and it's so supportive, and it's loving, and I love that. I will not, again, Diva, we still don't understand, and you know, I don't know that it is for us to know and understand and get how we came to be. I have some ideas, but you know what? I don't care. It doesn't matter, because you know, at my big age, which is only 2 years more than you, Gina. I know a lot of people, I have a lot of friends and all that stuff. But what I do know is the importance of connection and connectivity. I know where support lies. I know how support shows up and what it means. And I will say this, and I've said it already tonight, but I'm going to say it again. I'm new to YouTube. I'm less than 2 years old as a consumer as a someone who participates in panels.
Mm-hmm.
But I realize what I have found in the community is that I choose
Amen.
to engage in and who have accepted me,
Mm-hmm.
that it is such a great, grand, supportive, and soft, welcoming space that I am thrilled, I'm enthralled, I am uplifted, I'm encouraged, I am mindful in ways that I am not normally, because I can be acerbic, but not in a not intentionally negative. It's
Mm-hmm.
made me self-reflect. And so in closing, I will say that I am so happy. I'm proud and excited to be part of this
Yes.
community. So much so that I'm looking forward to tomorrow night. And I'm not gonna lie, I gotta tell you this though. Oh my God, hi, that y'all, I told y'all I can sing, but I can't carry a tune.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
If I told y'all I've been trying to write a song for Roy's birthday.
Aww.
Oh,
And,
so thoughtful.
and by the way, and it sounds cray cray, and trust me, it is crazy because I don't have any kind of musical ability. But
Mm-hmm.
what I realized when I really was working myself through this, and by the way, I'm over it, is that I found a measure of love that made me want to make it happen
Mm.
because of the enrichment of this community. And so I'm probably going to just come in and say, "Hey, happy birthday, yo." But that's okay. But in my
Oh my God,
mind,
you're
my,
crazy.
and that's true too. But my closing remarks are
Mm-hmm.
in Royer's words, love, light, and inspiration. And
Mm.
that's what I get from this community. And I say thanks 1,000 times, times 1,000 times. Thank you.
Oh, thank you,
I
Rob.
love it. Beautiful words. Beautiful
Yes,
words, Robin.
beautiful. You coming in as we're closing out, but it's good to see you. What's
Hey,
up?
E.
Hi, all of you beautiful ladies. I'm so sorry I didn't realize I missed it. But Robin, you say you're doing a song for Royer. Whatever you sing, make sure it's not no Latasha Scott song because it's not going to go well. Um,
Well, maybe I could bring her stuff up because, again, I can sing, but I can't carry a tune. It would be so bad that people would be like, "How is it supposed
Oh
to sound?" And
God.
so she could probably pay me. I'll pass.
Oh my goodness. He came in hot. He came in hot.
but I didn't realize you guys were closing out. I just want to say one thing if I can, because I know this is the Express. I want to say, oh, and kudos to you, the Juice Radio, because I saw that interview with the father, and I was so happy that he got a chance to tell his story. So thank you for that.
Thank
But
you.
I have to say, my biggest takeaway from the episode on Sunday was Ashley ran her big mouth and she wanted Joy to forgive her because she said so. And we can't just be going around violating folks and telling them you need to forgive me just because I said sorry. Now, don't get me wrong. Joy, she she can't talk. She mixes up words too.
Does.
But where I have to be Team Joy is, Ashley, you're supposed to be the queen. Queens don't tilt their crown to the side to act a banshee fool on their own property when
That
you could be sued and you trying to reach around the table and put your hands on Joy. And Joy, what I saw, you was trying to back up, but then once the security came, you was getting rah rah. No, you should have tugged on Ashley one good time if you was really about it. Because if y'all saw the confessionals, Joy was cussing. I didn't even know Joy could talk like that. And even if she was upset, we all know the truth. We know that it could be a game show. I mean, but you got married, so what a great gift certificate. I mean, why are we going to let what Ashley says, trigger you that much unless it's some truth to it? Because that's a small thing to a giant. They're supposed to be queens. And why are we letting these little words get us so upset to where we're ready to throw blows? Like,
part.
the part that to me would have been the fighting moment would have been when they were talking about Arena's son. Like to me, though, that was more triggering then. But
I agree.
I have to say, because I know we are closing out, I hate that Carlos does this season 2 part 1 and then season 2 part 2. I don't want to wait 16 weeks before we see the conclusion of this. Like I wanted us to finish this right now and go into reunion because I wanted to know the details between Black and Joy, and I feel like extending this is not going to go well. And so my final words is this: I'm not ready to see Martell. I'm not ready to see the Huntsville people yet. And I just truly hope that when Ashley comes back for the second half of this season, that she has seen the commentary on YouTube. YouTube is free, Ashley. Get this free marketing advice that everyone is giving you. No, this is free marketing advice. Read the comments. You came off very unlikable the first half of the season, but it's never too late to turn it around. It's never too late for self-awareness. Erana and Jamie, I don't want to see any more finger play. You too. Erana, I want to see the fashions because Erana, you are beautiful. You are gorgeous. I want to keep seeing that family of yours. I want to keep seeing your mother. Keep playing the middle, girl. Keep doing your thing. And Joy, when you come back, I want you to have gone and go down to the technical college, go take some public speaking 1101, work on your memory. Remember the things you say, Joy, because I don't want you to come back part 2 and you're still forgetting the things you say. Don't do the Eva Marcel. Say what you mean what you say, and stand on it.
That part.
And the last one, who's that girl? Sherelle. Oh, wait, I forgot Winter. Sherelle first. When you come back, I want you to tell the truth. Tell the truth that you was the side chick because it's already been exposed, and we won't dislike you no less because you're married now. So we understand. So just come on out, tell us the truth. And Winter, I hope that this tall man works out for you, girl. I saw the interview on Monday. I caught the tail end because I didn't realize you were doing the interview and you started before 8 o'clock, so I missed it. But I think Winter is beautiful. Winter, you are so beautiful. Don't worry about singing, girl. Leave that to Candy, Tamika, and Tiny. Winter, I want you to stick. Look at people. Winter, I want you to stick to public speaking because I think Winter has an encouraging voice. I think she has a testimony, and I think that is her lane. Storytelling. Get into writing the books. Get into modeling. And in fact, I feel like Erana should have had her as one of the wig models. Like, I think that default picture in your thumbnail, Diva, with Winter, absolutely gorgeous.
Isn't it?
Gorgeous. And so that's my conclusion on this final part of the season. Thank y'all for letting me come up in here. I know y'all getting ready to leave, but I love y'all.
We love you back. We love you back. I mean, you dropped boom, 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 boom. I mean, good God, okay?
Well, nobody's spared. Nobody gets spared in this one.
Okay. Talk about U-turn. Woo!
He came through. Let me tell you, he came through. She told me got married and got the gift certificate. Listen, if my mic wasn't so loud, I would have hollered.
Well, that's it. Boom, people. Boom.
Oh,
okay,
God.
good gosh.
Boom, shakalaka.
I don't even know if we got any survivors.
Anytime.
I don't think we do. But you know what, E?
Oh,
You made me
goodness.
look at that scene differently because you're right. She didn't buck up until she knew security was there. So
I
she
saw that.
she got a lot of mouth. But she did not buck up into security because Ashley was all up in her face. And when Ashley was in her face initially, she stayed calm.
And she backed up.
Until security got through, and then she went.
He marched forward.
Said he loved you. He said, "I love you, E."
Oh my gosh! Happy birthday, my Aries King! I cannot wait to see you in August. Happy birthday, baby!
Shots fired. That's for sure.
Listen, he came in with that big weapon, and she done got Carlos too.
All of them.
Everybody.
E, I do not like this 2-part. I don't know why he's doing that. Like, it's just too much. Just finish out the season and give us reunion and let us move on to the next show. This 2-part thing is killing me. Like, I
When
don't
Well,
you
they don't
want
have
to
enough
forget,
content. That's why they break it up.
but the reunion won't be as powerful now because the storylines are going to change. We're talking about stuff that happened last year. They filmed some of this in 2022. Like, and you're going to do the reunion in probably next September because I'm pretty sure they're going to give Huntsville. When I saw that promo on #1 show, I was thinking to myself, and Lord have mercy, girl, did y'all see the Atlanta trailer? And they got Martell on there with Sheree. And I was thinking to myself, Sheree, girl, you just got finished with Tyrone last season. How many more seasons are we going to play dumb? Once we
Wait,
get
she's
to
still
our
sitting at the
50,
coffee shop. She's still waiting on Tyrone with
Oh my God.
coffee
She didn't
shop.
play herself.
once
She
we get
stopped
to
playing
our
herself. It's
50,
typecasting at this point.
They played that scene when she was at that coffee shop. You know,
They
she could have
played
got an
that
Oscar for that. She could have got an Oscar for that. Okay.
She
Sit
could
down.
have.
Kenya tried to tell her.
Huh?
Kenya tried to tell her that we supposed to be bros. Don't let these men do this to you in your 50s. You supposed to be pimping him, not the other way around. All these kids and child support that I heard he hasn't paid allegedly, but we know he ain't paid.
Listen, okay, listen. Juice
Hold
Radio,
on.
close us out. E came in, dropped the bomb. You know I love you, E. Shan coming in late, but Shan, we are closing out. Hey, Shan.
Hey, Shan.
Oh my gosh, I'm at work. I'm sorry. I missed the
Where were you?
train. You know,
Get
I
those
got
coins,
confused
girl.
because
Get
I
those
thought you were
coins.
on
Tell us,
I thought you
tell
were
us
on
you love us
Royer's
and say goodnight.
channel. Are you both live at the same time?
Oh
Because
no,
I clicked
no,
Royer's channel and I was
Oh,
like,
it worked then. That means it worked, Diva.
it worked and he figured out how to stream it on both. Yeah.
oh, okay. Because I was like, where's the link? But then they told me to go to your channel, and then I was like, okay.
Oh yeah.
Hi guys.
Hey, baby
Hey,
Shan.
baby.
Wait, excuse me, E. I heard you're going somewhere and I was not invited. What's happening in August? No.
Where were you? You know they was talking about that Beyonce concert. Where were you, baby?
Yeah,
Oh, the
Royer is coming.
Beyonce concert.
Royer is coming to the city. I
Yeah.
want to take him to lunch.
Oh,
You're
I
more
didn't
than
get
welcome to
tickets for
come.
that.
So Juice Radio, close us out.
Listen, I don't even know if I can come behind E, but let me try.
Okay.
Let me try. Listen, with this episode, listen, I was just happy to see that it wasn't Jamie that was in all of the mess this time. And I'm also glad to hear that Quick is okay.
Yes.
I was really glad to hear that he is okay. And I learned a new profession, and I'm going to have to look it up. Maybe not for myself. I'm gonna say for a friend, but that's followologist.
Yes.
I need a job.
Listen, 20 years of marriage, and I haven't heard of that profession, but you know,
I never have either.
But she made it up.
you know. But I am glad. She probably did. You know, somebody said in a comment I saw on somebody else's channel, they say you put olologist on the end and you can have anything. But I'm glad it was not Jamie in this. You know, all this stuff that happened. I think the problem that happens with a lot of these things, I think what Ashley may have been, and I might get hit in the chat for some of y'all, but I think what Ashley was looking for when she had that communication with Joy is she just wanted a little thank you, acknowledgement or something, you know, that she brought her on the show. And sometimes people need that to fill their own heads. And maybe that's what Ashley was doing. But I can kind of get what she's saying, you know, hey, if we're friends, you know, don't do me like this because I brought you into this circle. And maybe that's what she was saying. Joy, I see now on this episode, she is wearing her wedding ring. And so we Yeah, she is wearing her wedding ring in the episode when she was talking to Clifton in the closet. She had her wedding ring on, and when she went and had the conversation with Ashley, Ashley, I believe she had the wedding ring on as well. But I did clearly see the one where she was talking with Clifton because I took a snippet of that.
Okay, girl.
But you know, we'll just have to see what else comes up, but I'm gonna tell you this, and I've been saying this from day one of this particular season. I'm loving the Tylers. I'm loving the Tylers, and I'm hoping and praying that they get a spinoff.
Yes.
Really love the Tylers.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, Sheila saw it. Okay, there you go.
Yeah. Okay. I missed that. Y'all good. Okay.
Right?
Yeah. I missed
Yes.
that. So I guess she figured she was already outed, so she might as well go ahead and wear her thing now. But again, I know
Mhm.
she had her own reasons. But again, I think it's just silliness to come up there on the show and it's a reality TV show and you want to tell a lie. Like I'll never get that. I'll never
Nothing.
understand it. Yeah,
Not off the heels of Robin. Why you did it right off the heels of Robin?
that's facts.
And
That's
why
why
they do it right off the heels
She
of
need to change
Latasha
her name.
and what's his name? The one that
Rocky.
stole all the money, Edward Bivens. Latasha, don't lie after this now. They done took the cake. Anybody else that come on and lie now, you just want negative publicity.
That part. That part. That
Mhm.
part. But
Mhm.
listen, guys, love y'all for being here. Tomorrow night we will be over there at Royer's World because it's his birthday. Okay, it's his birthday. So 8 o'clock, 8
Whoop,
8
whoop.
p.m.
Yes.
Eastern Standard Time. We got to be over there to celebrate Royer and his
That's right.
birthday. And honey, like I told you earlier, he got a budget over there. Okay, he got artists coming through. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Mhm.
We ain't got no budget over here at the Chronicles here at Zebra, but hey, our Royers World, he got his budget over there. He's doing his thing. But I really do. I'm gonna go over there. We'll celebrate with him tomorrow night,
Yes.
8 p.m. It's going to be a good time, good show, and we'll celebrate Royer because I love Royer so much.
Yes.
Love all of you. Thank you so much for being here. I had an amazing time. I love Love and Marriage DC. I think Love and Marriage DC, Love and Marriage Huntsville is kind of spinning off to like the rest of the reality shows, but I am going to watch it. But Love and Marriage DC is so real, and I love the Tylers. I just love everything about them. Just real, just authentic. To share about intimacy in your relationship on the TV, that's bravery.
It is.
That's
Mhm.
bravery.
Diva.
It really, really is. Yes,
No
go ahead.
shame.
Diva, I'm sorry. I really wanted to comment on this episode. So I'm just gonna, can I say my comment real quick?
Yeah, you can.
You know what? For the first time, I was Team Ashley. I noticed, I didn't even watch this yet. I'm gonna
Oh,
listen to this
Jesus.
while I just, do stuff. But listen, no,
Y'all don't
Ashley was
care,
right.
like-
I don't like when people do stuff for people and they're not even a little bit appreciative.
Shane,
feel
I'm with you
like-
on that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I feel like I'm the only one who was team. What I feel like y'all would be team. What's that girl name? Joy, because I don't really care for Joy, but I feel
Nobody
like I
does.
felt Ashley for the first time. I get her point. People were saying she was being, a brat and whatever. So
But how many
Yeah,
times does
yeah,
somebody
I
have to
wanna
say
say-
thank you?
Yeah, that part E. But Shan, here's the thing. But to want to thank you, but then shade the person, almost like
That
you
part.
was in the gutter before I came, you was nothing before I came, and you was trash before I came. Nobody can, it takes a miracle worker to come uplift and push somebody to propel somebody to a certain level who was absolutely nothing. Like you're not God. So
Yeah.
my thing is, okay, I get it. She might have wanted a thank you from Joy, but if she really know who Joy was, she would know that Joy is not really that chick. Joy
but
doesn't.
don't do stuff for a thank you like that. I know you shouldn't do stuff. You should do stuff that's genuine. But
There
look how
you
many times she apologized to Joy, though. She was running after Joy.
But
After
how
I
many
apologize
times
to you
did?
2 times, that's it. You're not getting a third apology, okay?
But Shan, how many times did Winter apologize to Ashley?
Ooh.
We gotta talk.
Ashley did not accept it because she wasn't ready to.
Right.
And
I forgot about that.
Yeah, you forgot about that. And Winter kept humbling herself
Yes.
until
Yes.
Ashley came around and accepted her apology. So who are you that now you give 2 apologies and it's like you better accept it or I'm done. And
Who
then
are you to call us delusional?
don't do that. And then too, Shan, the other thing I really didn't like is that you called when she was on a game show. And you,
Right. That was
and you
rude.
pretty much, and then you pretty much said
was
you were
funny.
only on there 3 months. I don't like. I joy is joy, but we gotta call it the thing.
And we can't
Right,
we can't act like that Ashley did that without any any intention of getting a
Incentive.
kickback. Ashley recommended Joy for the show because if they didn't have a third couple, it wouldn't be no show.
Come
They
on.
can't have a show with just those two couples. The format is you need three couples and you need a friend of the show. They're following the same format as Huntsville. And so they needed somebody. And she brought Joy on to be her flunky. She thought she was going to have her in her pocket the same way she has Erana. And now she realizes she don't got anybody in her pocket except that cousin who works for her, who does all
And her
the
bestie,
gossiping with her.
Alicia.
Yes.
Yeah, Bessie Elisa. So yeah, it was so she got a little, she wanted a thank you, but she got nasty in trying to get the thank you. She cut her down.
Maybe it's because I don't like Joy and I know who Joy is. Oh my gosh, Diva. One more thing, then I'm going to shut up, I promise. I am so glad they showed the snippet of Ready to Love. That's what me and Auntie Robin was talking about. You see how they showed the snippet of previously? Because Joy is nasty, so rude. Nasty, so rude. Rayer's voice.
It was nasty. It was
My
nasty.
baby Shan.
Yeah, but listen, guys, love you
Yes.
guys. Gotta go. Tomorrow night, world. I had a ball with y'all. I really appreciate it. Don't forget, hit that like button all the way out. Make your comments. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.
Yes. And that's
Bye.
Bye.
everybody.
See you later. Bye.